Welcome back to another episode of Career Chronicles, where we profile local figures who are making an impact and also give you expert advice. In today's show, I'll be having Petrina Matthews, and we'll also be having your favorite TikTok and content creator, Tatema Tondo. So stay tuned. Welcome back, viewers. Today on Expert Advice, I'm joined by Petrina Matthews, a Christian visual artist, speaker, and transformational catalyst. She's passionate about inspiring change through creativity, faith, and personal growth. We will be talking about her journey and her new book, Driving Through Life. So, Petrina, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
My first question to you is, tell us who is the face behind Petrina Matthews. I would really love to know this person.
You know, interestingly, every time somebody asks me that question, I never really know what to answer because there's so much to me.
Okay.
One, I'm a visual artist, like you've said. I love everything, my hands, everything, creating and all that. Two, I'm a comedian.
Oh, wow.
For those that know me mostly, I am a TikTok comedian and I also do stand-up comedy as well. On top of that, I'm a firm believer in Christ.
Okay,
I love everything God. My whole life basically is God. What else is it to me? I love business as well. I love writing and speaking.
Yeah, you talked about being an entrepreneur.
Yeah, I love speaking and really just using my voice and my life to help other people's lives become better. Yeah.
So talking about all of this, what are the experiences that have maybe shaped all of this into what you have become today? In all honesty, I would say my growing up, me growing up, really the way I grew up, the environment I was in, the kind of culture I come from also really shaped the woman that I am today. Okay.
And just facing life's battles. I mean, everyone has battles in life.
Okay.
And just facing them really shaped who I am. And making life choices. You grow up and you realize, oh my goodness, adulthood was a trap. But it shapes you.
Yeah,
yes.
it really does. So tell us, has your faith also played a very big role in shaping you today?
Oh yes. I've always had a desire to impact people, for example. But I think when I gave my life to Christ and decided, okay, this is the route I'm following, everything changes. Your decision changes, the way you look at people changes, what you really want to do in life changes, how you impact people, that it really changes.
Yeah.
So my faith really played a very big role. And it also helped me to find who I am and what I've been called to really do on earth.
Okay.
And that my life is not mine. Yes, I may be the one living it, but it's really there that I may use it to impact other people's lives.
Okay.
To use it to use the gifts and the talents I'm given so that I may serve another person and not necessarily just make it a selfish decision.
Oh, yeah,
So
definitely.
it has really helped and shaped the woman I've become.
Oh, wow.
today. Yeah.
That's so inspiring. Okay, talk to us about, I'm so keen to know the book titled Driving Through Life. Where did this name come from? Why the name Driving Through Life?
Interesting story. I've been trying to find a driver's license at the time. I was trying to find a driver's license, I don't know for how many years, and it was not working. And I remember the last time I wrote my learners, because I wrote it I think 7 times.
Oh, wow.
The 7th time, God told me that early morning that, listen, you're going to keep your journey just a secret. And so that's what I did. I went to write. Nobody knew I was going to write. And that day I passed. And I started with my driving lessons. But I went after my first driving lessons.
Okay.
I got this urge to just write down lessons that I'm learning pertaining to driving, but also how do they help me as a Christian. And eventually, I saw it, they were just there. And then there was a call to write a book. And I wrote, and I was asking God, but what do I name the book? Because now it's your idea, it's no longer my idea. And really, I was just writing driving. And then eventually it became Driving Through Life. So it was a title that came about through the journey. It wasn't that I just started writing and it was Driving Through Life. I got the title while I was busy writing.
Wow, what a story. And you know, it's so immense to have such a titled book, and it's immense to also be a writer and come up with a book. So talk to us about when did you start to write, and when did this journey of writing start? Because if I would talk about writing a book right now, it will take 5 years for me to get a whole book done.
Okay, so I've always loved writing. I don't actually remember a time I was not either writing or speaking.
Okay.
I remember when I was in my grade, I think from 5 to 10, I would make money out of writing because people wanted to propose their girls, and so they used me, and it became sort of like a career, just, you know. But I think as I grew, I just wanted to impact people through stories, and I realized also how impactful stories are, and I would write here and there on my social medias and all that. But this journey specifically started on the 1st of January 2022. So that's when I started writing, but it was a bit of a slower journey because as a writer, usually when you're not experiencing a writer's block, you just sit and write.
Definitely.
So you could, if you put your mind to it that you're going to write and you do your research, there's a possibility that you could finish writing a book in 1 month.
Okay, wow.
Just the basics of the book. And so with me, it was not like that, because it was as you go for a driving lesson, you learn something, and that it comes, and then eventually you go do your research and do impact. So I think the first part of the book took about a year. Because even after I got my license, I would still be getting lessons through when I'm driving and all that. But then after that, I spent most of 2023 just doing research and also expanding the book and really putting details to the book. And then there's a hideous part that I think every writer does not like, the editing part. Because it means you must read that chapter 10 times over and over, correcting, wondering whether what you wrote is correct or not. And then you have an editor who sends you back, and it feels like you wrote the rubbish, but they're just trying to polish you. So they ask you questions, they give you pointers and directions as to what to write. Yeah.
I guess women are really the future.
So we are.
Talk to us about the challenges that it took. You mentioned that editing and reading the book over and over was really being a hard thing for you. Talk to us about the challenges.
I think that the challenges with writing a book is how do you be yourself in a world where AI and the internet is there?
Oh, yes, definitely.
How do you write to really connect to somebody in a world where there's so much happening? How do you still keep your story as authentic as possible in a world that has internet? So that was one. Just making sure that you're not falling into the temptation of wanting to just put it onto the internet and that's it. But really going through the journey. I think that was one for me. Two is finding the correct language to use. It's easy to tell my story, but when I tell it to you, what language am I using that would bring out the message I want to bring out, but also in such a manner that you're not offended. Yeah. You're not left out. So it's simplifying a language that even somebody who's still in high school can be able to read the book, and also simplifying the language that even somebody who is a PhD older is able to read it and understand it and still take value from it. Oh, wow. And then finding the time to do that. Now, when you're a creative, it means you're busy with something, one thing or another. So I have a full-time job. I run a business. I'm a leader at church. I have family. And so to still find time to write, that was a challenge. And it required discipline to just get to that time to write.
I can relate. Not as if I wrote a book, but I can relate. Okay, talk to us about when this book is going to be launched.
Okay, so I'm so excited about the book launch. You don't understand. I think when you have spent so much time trying to birth something, and now this is the time, and so yeah,
the hard work and
the hard work, yeah, where you get to reveal it, and I can't wait for you to even read it.
Oh wow, I'm so interested. I love reading.
Really?
Yeah.
Come read, read, please. So the book is being launched on the 7th of June, 2025. It will be at the Commerce Regional Council and the whole, because I realized people loved this book that it was just expanding. We're starting from 4 in the afternoon. And it will be a red carpet event.
Oh, wow.
So we want people to come in their suits, in their officials, they take their pictures, but it's really going to be an intimate event as well.
Wow.
So in as much as we're coming and we're launching a product, we also want that when you come, you live with value.
Oh, yes.
That when you come, something in you should have shifted to also want to run after that which you're called to. It doesn't necessarily have to be a book, but if you're called to music, can you do the music? If you're called as a lawyer, can you really give all your best to it? So it's an event that will be intimate, but one that aims to push people into their calling as well.
Oh wow, thank you so much for the advice.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Petrina Matthews sharing her journey and also sharing her book launch titled Driving Through Life, a very interesting title. So stay tuned with us. Welcome back, viewers. Today in Spotlight, I'm joined by Thomas Amakali, a project accountant and also your favorite TikTok and content creator, well known as Tate Matondo. So welcome, Tate Matondo.
Yes, thank you so much, sir.
My first question for you is, tell us the face behind Thomas Amakali. Tell us, what are you busy with? Who are you?
Well, first and foremost, I feel like everyone already know that I'm a content creator on TikTok, Instagram, everywhere on social media. But also, most people don't know that I'm a project accountant for a beautiful company called Shitaka Technical. I started there in 2022 through my will assignment or module, whereby at NAST you have to do a will module. And then, so then I started there in 2022 and then started as an intern and then got promoted by that year in August as a finance clerk after I got my diploma. That's back in 2022. And then, now I'm, after I officially got my papers of my bachelor's degree, I'm now the project
very nice.
Accountant for Shitaka Technical.
Okay, I guess talking about money, accountant.
Yeah,
so tell us what really turned you into this, or maybe what has inspired you to take on a role as an accountant?
Yeah, I feel like growing up, you always have to have someone that you mirror. And I was so fortunate and lucky that with the type of people that I grew up with, or they were close to me, they also had a passion for accounting. Because I remember, like in our day, back in the day, when I was in high school, not a lot of people took the path of accounting. And with me, I like challenges, so I decided to take on accounting and then also mirror the. I think one of my head boys at that time that was doing accounting, which was Juno Angula, also the previous NAS president. So I mirrored his his journey, and then I followed that, and then that's how I ended up doing accounting.
Okay, wow. That was talking about you getting an internship and taking this role through a wheel. Talk to us about how this transition went. Was it hard? How did it go for you? Because I guess from a young age, straight from university and getting yourself into a job is something one will really take some time to get into. So talk to us about that. How was it?
So first and foremost, it's very difficult to get like an internship when you actually need it, like when you have to finish that module. So it was actually tough getting the internship. I remember I even gave up. And then I one day applied, and then Shitaka Technical obviously gave me a call. And then, so from how I transitioned from internship to a job was just through hard work, man.
Okay.
I feel like, I was one of those guys who could do everything and anything. Like whenever they say, no, there's a computer broken here, my computer is not playing.
Always
I was
proactive.
always the guy.
Okay.
You know, I know. And also, also because the group company is actually owned by a family.
Okay.
So everyone is treated like their family.
Oh,
so
wow.
basically, so yeah, I used to do everything, man. And also, I remember they used to have a cafeteria or a kitchen where they sell food. So I would always avail myself to go deliver the food bags. And then I feel like they saw the potential. They saw that I was determined to do everything and anything. Yeah, so yeah, from there, a few months later in August, from Feb when I was employed, in August I was promoted as a finance clerk.
Okay, wow. So now I'm interested to know, when did the content creating part really come in, since
Content creation.
Accounting also came a bit further and before that content creation?
I feel like I always wanted to do content creation, man. There was a time where I think there was a TV show, Free Your Mind. I always wanted to be like Slick the Dick. I always wanted to be. I always wanted to make people laugh, man.
Okay, wow.
So yeah, man. The content creation really started in 2021. That's when I started creating content, funny videos and stuff like that. And then it officially blew up. Like people started recognizing me in the streets and in the shops in 2023. That's when I also not dropped out, but I was thinking of dropping out, because honestly 2023 I didn't go back to school, because I was like, after I got my diploma I was like, hey, so why do I need a bachelor's degree now if I have a diploma? But then so that's when I actually invested into the content creation. That was in 2022, and then from then I just started going on.
What a transition.
Yeah.
So talk to us about you having to be an accountant and also a content creator at the same time. How does this role really, how do you manage this?
Well, you have to have a perfect balance, but it's content creation is not a job, so I treat it like something that is a hobby. So it's something that makes me relax. So after work, you know, I get home. That's when I create my content most of the time. So yeah, man. And the fact that I have a good supportive working environment that also, shout out to my boss also. He actually...
What's your boss name?
My boss's name is Elago. So
shout out to
Mr. Elago. Shout out to Mr. Elago.
Okay.
So yeah, man, he's very open with content creation. So he one day you even find him commenting on the things.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like I know I need that management report tomorrow, my brother. You know, but yeah, it's I think that makes it easy for me to transition between my job and also content creation. Yeah.
So talking about accounting, tell us about how does accountability take part when it comes to you when dealing with these accounting and technical projects and also infrastructure projects?
I feel like it's important for you to know your project. Most importantly, it's important for you to be hands-on, which builds a relationship with you and the project, so that you can be able to closely monitor it, you know, with the audits that we do on a regular basis. You need to do those audits on a regular basis, actually, and then also just create, draw up budgets that will, you know, help you to monitor the variances, whether they're greater or bigger, and explain why as to that. Why is it happening? About
variances, I wish I really had any idea of what you're talking about. But math and me, math can wait for now. So talk to us about the challenges you have faced in your career journey. Maybe the transition also is moving from university to getting a job, and also now that you have taken up the role, what are the challenges you're experiencing?
There are actually a lot of challenges, man. I feel like with PS also, it's also another challenge.
Oh, like, definitely.
That was one of my biggest challenges, because as soon as, like with my friend group, everyone got internship, it was just me. So that's why I also wanted to.
Oh.
There was a point where I was like, nah, this is not for me. Lord, show me a sign. But I'm done. So yeah, man, after that, I feel like those are one of the challenges, just these competitions or these thoughts, like, you know, the thoughts that hit you at 2 a.m. in the night, like, hey, brother, am I even in the right space? You know?
Really, yeah.
So
It gets
yeah,
there.
man. I feel like, yeah, those are mostly the challenges. And also the challenges in the workspace is just, you know, yeah, man. I feel like everyone has challenges in the workspace.
Yeah, definitely.
So the challenges are mere challenges, like just being able to communicate well, being able to work with people from different backgrounds and cultures. So you need to intertwine that and then just use it to your best advantage so that you don't step on anyone's foot, and also so that you don't overstep your.
So talk to us about that now that you're a graduate, actually, that you graduated in, what was that?
Bachelor's in accounting.
Bachelor's of Accounting. Yeah. Now that you have graduated, what advice would you give to, and what are the next steps you are looking into taking, and what advice would you also give to someone who is looking forward to getting a degree like yours?
Advice that I have, don't fail cost.
Oh, wow.
If you fail cost, it's going to take you a year back. So make sure that you put in, from the start, put in the hard work, and yeah, man, put in the hard work, and always remember to, I feel like, you know, God is always, the you know, people
Navigator.
say the sky is the limit, but I believe that God is the limit, because everything and anything is possible with God. So yeah, man, stay close to Him, and then also just don't lose focus, bro. Stay on your path and make sure that you actually know what you want. Yeah, and make sure that you get it. Don't. You know, I even regret not going back to school in 2023, because I'm like, hey, you know,
go back to school, guys.
Yeah, go back to school, get that degree, get the paper. Yeah.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was your favorite content creator, Tate Matondo, and he's also a accountant and a professional one, the way, and also a former graduate. He just recently graduated. Here's many advice for you guys. So one I will take away is go back to school. That's from your favorite content creator. Stay tuned.
Hi guys, so my name is Julita Francisca. I am the owner, CEO, founder of Incentive Events. So Incentive Events was started during COVID. So we started off first, I started off doing bonnets, sewing, and then I later on transitioned into deco events. So our business, we actually started off very small, where we just used to do baby showers, bridal showers, birthdays, kiddies' birthday parties, and then now we have extended into doing bigger events, engagement parties, weddings, corporate events. So we have so many packages and different packages for different events. So you can find us on Instagram at Incentive Events, and contact us for any code that you would need on the following.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
So my inspiration, I actually, like during COVID, I remember I had always an eye for decor, and also just I had a creative mind. I actually come from a very creative family. So when I had a boutique where I used to sell like clothes, thrift, and make like pajamas and stuff that I used to make into. But then later on, I remember there was a time when a friend of mine wanted someone to help her out, like she had an event, but didn't have anybody to do deco, and she was like, okay, can you assist. And from there, I did assist, and I was like, okay. I was actually very impressed with how I did everything, and I saw that, okay, then I have a hand and an eye for actually decor and events, and it's something that I have actually I love. I think it's something that I'll be doing for the rest of my life, because it's something that I really, really enjoy and something that I really, really love. I was doing this alone with my niece, but then I actually have a team now, and we have expanded, and we got a bigger space and got more equipments. And the beauty of this industry or this business, as you go, you learn as you go, and you see, okay, then I can use this, and what then do I need? And then also, this industry has very, very supportive people. I had a friend of mine who also does decor, and she has been assisting me, especially with balloon making, backdrops and all that. She would tell me, okay, maybe next time do this, do that. And I think that's how I actually improved in my business. It's because of the people who are also in this industry, a very, very supportive industry, where it's not, people don't look at it as a competition, but a room for each and every person to grow. So just helping out each other. I remember also once I had an event at Cock and Fork, and there was also a girl, I think she was starting off, and I told her, next time when you do your balloons, make them prior, don't come and make them on site. And I think also just that, because you see where you come from, and it's growth, you look back how you started off with your balloons, and looking now how I actually do my balloons and my decor. Actually, it's actually a space where you would be like, yes, it was a lot of growth, and that growth comes from learning from the experiences of being on site, of events, and also being helped by other people on what to do next time and how to improve in your techniques.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. For Career Chronicles, we had our lovely guest. So catch us every Friday on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25. So from me, Chris Kaukema, it's good night.